Hey there guys, how you doing? What's up? I'm Yalek, and this is going to be super late, but this will be War Factory, and you've probably already seen a bunch of these videos this morning if you were interested in looking. I'm kind of doing this sort of for... I'm kind of doing this for my own amusement because it is a shieldless War Factory. I've already done it on 2 different accounts that did not have endless, so on both of those I had to use, and they had different troops loaded up. So on one I had Zuka loaded, and so we used one approach, and on the other I happened to have Grenmed loaded, so we used that approach. And obviously you have to destroy different things in advance of landing your troops for those different styles. And we're good. Okay. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. I'm super busy today. I'm hiking tomorrow, going to Mount Washington, and that is one of my favorite places to be, so it's going to be awesome. But before I can piss off for the entire day, of course we do have things to do to get ready. So let's make this quick. So I'm not going to use the Zuga approach here. This is a very familiar layout. Health is around 500,000. It's a bit stiff for warriors, but you know me, and if there's no shield, then I'm always going to be at least considering using my warriors. Normally I would recommend doing the Zuka way. That's, like I said, that's how I did it on the other account. Pretty easy, the Zuka way. Just you hack out these rocket launchers. You're trying to reduce shocks in here. Way too many shock points. This laser beam, I barred it out. We do have the barrage damage tribe that helped out because that's a 3, so there's a pretty steep health there. And this grappler also has pretty steep health because when I used the Grenmed approach, I barred out the grappler. Obviously the laser is less of a concern than the grappler, although that laser like rocked my Grens. That was unfortunate, but I couldn't keep shocks on this stuff and that at the same time. So definitely would not recommend the Grenmed way. There's another grappler off in the corner over here, so that was making my life miserable as my troops started to spread and work their way inward. Miniature heart attacks in there, so I'm like throwing some smokes over on the side trying to keep my tanks from getting nabbed. And a bunch of boom cannons and the shock launchers. Low health on these things though. I was noting earlier, like machine gun here, this one is only a 20, so what's that? That's 28 or something. And here it's a little over 30, so these things are pretty low health, and if you are considering barding, then with the Barrage Tribe, by all means, go ahead. Actually, if you're fully boosted for some reason, you could just bard this down, and honestly, even if you're not boosted, if you're like me and you have a lot of GBE statues because of my Zukas and Warriors, I believe this account has 6, so this is a 6-3-1. The 3 damage is going to make this interesting, because spoiler alert, we are going to use the Warriors here when I stop talking. The 3 damage is going to make this interesting. Definitely want to have the troop health because of these rockets. The last time we had this layout, I remember being surprised at how much work those rockets did. So definitely 2 med kits if we come from this direction. Anyway, there will be better ways to do this, I'm saying. There are other choices, there are things you can do, but really with the armor and the Grens this week, not spectacular. You could just bart this thing down, honestly. That's what I was thinking earlier. If you have a bunch of GBE like me, you could just bart this out. I can do 100,000, no problem. Normally I can do about 85,000 damage in an attack with the boosted artillery. I don't even know what I can do, but if that's only around 500,000 and I can do 100,000 easily and I have 5 attacks, honestly it would probably be down in 3 or maybe 4. So there's that as an option too, but come on, I mean come on, that's just boring. My problem is this: I want to use warriors here. So first of all, let's go get that loaded up, because I've already made that mistake once this morning, and it didn't end up mattering because I had planned for a GBE attack to happen anyway, but, you know, I had the wrong hero loaded up, and I was planning on doing my hack attack with Sparky first, and I always get distracted by my sculptor. I apologize for that. Yeah, I was trying to do my hack attack with Sparky first, but I didn't bring her along. So then I just had to do my GBE attack instead and switch after. Haha, yeah, funny me. I do that. So load up the track theme, which is what I have that layout saved as on this account. And let's get into this, thinking about how to approach this. So this grappler does suck. My first instinct was to say that I wanted to approach from this side, where very, very likely we could get Bullet into a position where he would be negating this shock launcher entirely, as well as taunting a whole bunch of stuff down here. Would need a shock down here. There's the grappler to consider, and a couple other shocks as well. But the laser. I really don't think, if Bullet is standing, if we approached from the left-hand side over here, where I'm talking about, Bullet would be standing either right here, between this boom mine and regular mine, or he would be standing right here, right next to this regular mine. Either case, well, actually, if he stands here, we're good. Wait. I really, really want to check this out, because the laser scares me. If the laser fires along my line, yeah, if Bullet is standing right here and this laser fires into Bullet, it's going to continue right along this line of warriors, and it is, like I said, it's pretty serious for a laser beam. Like, it's just a laser beam. If you have tanks, ignore it. It doesn't exist. But it really did eat up my Grens very, very quickly. And the thing with warriors and lasers is it really depends how they're shooting. In this case, firing right along one of the four walls in a line with one of the four walls of the base. So that's a quarter of my warriors that could just get zapped in a heartbeat, which we really, really don't want. Now, if he's standing to this side, I would but I would prefer Bullet to be standing here anyway, which again would result in my lasers getting melted. So that's a bad idea. And if we moved him over to this side, then this becomes an issue. Now, if we wanted to get Bullet over to there, I'm thinking I could probably go, like, start from this supply crate, and then go to this machine gun, and then to the HQ. I think that would put Bullet exactly right there, and in that case, if Bullet is right there, this laser is not so much of a problem. So that's the goal. We're going to try to get Bullet to stand more or less on top of this boom mine. If he ends up going around the other side of this machine gun, because if we flare to this, he's either going to end up here or over here. I'm not sure which direction he'll take. It'll depend on where he lands on the beach, no doubt. So hopefully he comes off to the right side over here. But yeah, we're going to try to get him standing right there. His range is 3.3 tiles, so he's going to stand like just on the opposite side of this machine gun, because this machine gun is 3 by 3, 3 tiles by 3 tiles. One tile is one mine. 1, 2, there'd be a third right there. All defenses are that way. So he's going to be standing right next to this somewhere. And in either case, I don't really think it matters. Where he should pull the laser beam off the warriors, and that's great. So I think we have a plan there. That's decided. So then what do we have to do with other shocks? And do we want to set this up as the other thing? Shock down here. Shock over here. One over here. And I would think all of this stuff should be taunted. Probably starting with, get this shock out nice and early though. Does this range? It might just barely, that machine gun, but we'll have a med kit down anyway, probably 2 because of the rocket launchers. I don't really think we do need to set this up. We are going to need to clear some mines, but if we start from here, like I said, and go to here, that means these top 2 boom mines have to go, and this we can barrage. So that's just looking like one attack to me. I think these 2 should be able to survive. They should follow a path. They're going to go like this and like that. Yeah, I think those bottom 2 will be fine. Sounds like a plan. It always does. Until you try it out. How's that line go? Mike Tyson. Everybody's got a plan until somebody punches you in the mouth. Alright, so shock. Shock up top. Shock, shock. So 4 shocks here. Gotta adjust here. Just a bit. Alright. And away we go. And bullet did come off to the side where I wanted him to. So that is a good start here. Nope, on the boom mines. Not at all the path I thought they were going to take. That is unfortunate. So that pretty much dooms this too. And we are not going to have a 4th shock either. So we go like this, medkits, medkits, and hoping the taunt extends a little further than I would like. 7, 1008, taunt again, and we're going to get like... Yeah, we'll get most of the way there, I think. I don't think I'm going to get it down, though, at this point. It doesn't get better from here. And I also don't think I'm going to waste troops on a second run at this. That path was unfortunate, though. So where did they end up going? So started here and ended up, so immediately went around the outside of the boom cannon rather than pulling in and going around that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually, because for them to have gone in between these 2 boom cannons, some of the warriors would have to be going this way and then up that way and then back that way. So all right, now you know. I mean, if you use that, that is the path that they will take. Is there a better way to get them to that spot? Possibly using this crate and then moving over to here. I think you might get a path that would lead you here, around the machine guns, and so on. That would probably be better. Actually, you know what? How much time are we at? Well, no, I'll cut it short. I was thinking, hey, I could go try that on another account. I'm gonna BART this sucker down and call it a day because, like I said, I got things to do. So let's see how much is left. I love that we can now scout on the fly. I am trying to unlearn, after 5 years of playing Boom Beach, I am trying to unlearn hitting the scout button because I am not one of those people who just hits attack. I hate that. Pro players don't scout. Bullshit. That's stupid. Scout the base. Save your troops. You know, try to plan. They don't always go according to plan. You just saw that, but you do your best. And if it doesn't, you know, but you can at least say you tried. No scout. This is why I hate hopping, by the way. Would love to do more of it, but you don't get a chance. You by the time you've decided, you look at a base, think about your GBE. Can I, yeah, how would I, oh wait, there's already, never mind, somebody's taking it. Bye. Yeah, it's just like 3 straight hours of that. So much fun. Plus Supercell makes it so easy and convenient. Anyway, that could get me into a whole big direction that we don't want to go. So we're going to cut it short right there and call it a day, like I said, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching and have a great day.